So listen. Now that is the sound of a room TD. If you have any idea what a room TD is, kindly type in the chat section. And if you're correct, we will add your name as one of, in the credit section of a project as an avid bird watcher. There are many stories told across East Africa about this ominous bird, the room TD, involving tragedy and loss. Well, we could jump right into telling you this story, but where I come from, that's really not how we start stories. So joining this very short storytelling ritual, you need to unmute your microphone for this exercise. So I will start and say, Jasigana Aganwe, to which you all need to respond, Ganwa Jasigana.
Don't be shy, unmute and go ahead.
Yeah. So Jasigana Aganwe.
Ganwa Jasigana.
Awesome, that's fantastic.
Good.
So what is a great loss and why does a room TD grieve? There are many versions of this story, but we believe that the greater loss is actually in the loss of this kind of story. Our project is about preserving and reliving these timeless tales in virtual reality. Here's a short video of our storyteller explaining the heart of this project. Sigana, Tales of Lawino, is an immersive storytelling experience centered around traditional African stories. It uses emerging technology to encourage interaction and presence, key ingredients fundamentally missing from even the best book or film adaptations of African cultural works.
Great care has been taken to ensure that not only the stories themselves, but the storyteller and environment are all authentic and faithful to when, how, and why these stories are shared. By having things unfold in a time of transition, it seeks to marry tradition and history with modern Africa and its peoples.
This first session contains 3 short tales interspersed with proverbs and riddles. Included is a historical legend of the mighty Luanda Magere, an animal fable of the slow but cunning tortoise, and the myth of Simbi Nyaima, which imparts a moral lesson. Each story is self-contained, but they are connected by setting or characters and intended to be viewed in order. Throughout the experiences, players have their presence acknowledged and are actively encouraged to participate both vocally and physically.
In our stories, the viewer takes on the role of a little child who participates in these storytelling sessions, led by Lawino the storyteller, who you can see on the screen here. Lawino and the other characters look at you, talk to you, they play with you. They make you feel part of a group as the stories unfold, much akin to how a live storytelling session should work. We believe that the best way to teach and enthuse people, particularly the young, is not through dusty artifacts in glass archival tombs, like you can see here. Rather, giving material or intangible culture, movement and context promotes and shares culture in a positive, breathing way. There are many stories to tell in this manner from all across the continent and beyond. The 3 stories included in this first session, we hope, are just the beginning. Finally, we are building an online library of assets and resources used in our projects. This library that I speak of is not a side endeavor, but something that organically grows as our work progresses. The hope is that once we are finished, other artists and content creators might benefit from these resources or even contribute to them.
My name is Melisa Allela, and this is my colleague, Brandon Young. We're both co-founders of LESO Stories. We have a small team of very, very skilled and dedicated individuals to this project, and we're currently nearing completion of the first story, and we're prepared to work on the second and the third story. However, to finish this project in an efficient and timely manner, say by mid next year, we need additional resources. So we're currently seeking funds to cover production costs, like acquiring some equipment and adding more people to our team to help make this much faster. We also want to seek strategic partnerships with GLAM institutions, galleries, libraries, archives and museums, and others who might be interested in this project. We're also seeking artistic and technical collaboration in this project. Our distribution strategy is essentially working with location-based, like a location-based model where we want to show this work on location at these cultural spaces. We are grateful for the support that we've received so far in this project, and more recently with Digital Lab Africa, where we are receiving immense and amazing mentorship support. So heritage and culture really need not be forgotten or eclipsed by time. They can and ideally should be given new life.